Guys, today for our how-to video, we are going to make a desk organizing can. So do you know what that is? Because that probably sounds a little weird. So, a desk organizing can is just your regular tin can that you've decorated, and then you put, so when I'm sitting at my desk, I have my pencils in this can so that if I need a pencil, I can just reach and use it. So I'm going to teach you how to make these. So to do this, our first step, personally I really like to listen to music while I'm crafting. So I'm going to grab my phone and I'm going to turn on my music. Perfect, got that going. And then I'm going to gather my materials. So you need your can that you're going to use, and then you need whatever you're going to use to decorate it. So you can use permanent marker, like a Sharpie. You can use acrylic paint, like I'm going to use. You can use stickers, or like we did last week with the paper, the toilet paper gift box, you can take paper and wrap it around and then glue it. I'm going to use paint, so I'm going to show you how to do it with the paint. So for painting, you're going to want a scratch piece of paper. See, you can tell I've painted on this one. So scratch piece of paper, a paper plate, your paint of choice, and a paintbrush. So after you've gathered your materials, you're going to take your paint and your paper plate, and you're going to squeeze a little bit on there. And then you're going to take your paintbrush, and you want to make sure your can is on your scratch piece of paper, because you don't want to get paint on your desk or your table or wherever you're painting. So I'm going to just take my paint and start painting my can. You can do it really thick or really thin, however you want. And then I'm going to put my hand inside this can so that I can move it around without getting paint on myself. Just going to keep going around the whole can. Alrighty, you see here I've just got this little spot left, and I'm going to go around to make sure my whole can has been covered, and then I'm going to put it on my paper and go over the top edge so that it's this edge right, let me tip it so you can see it, right here, this little silver edge. I'm going to go over that with my paint super quick. And then I'm just going to let it dry. I might touch up a few spots. And now that since it's on your paper and you've got paint everywhere, you can use your paper to turn it so you can see it at all angles. Make sure you get it nice and covered just the way you want it. So you have no silver spots peeking through unless you want those, which it's totally normal to have those. way a little bit. And just across the top again. Perfect. So now that it has painted, I'm going to let it sit for probably an hour. I know that's a long time to wait, but when you wait that long, oh goodness. But when you wait, it turns out so good. So this one I painted yesterday, and you can see I have little streaks of silver coming through, which is just fine. It's okay. It adds it a little bit of character to it. So now that mine's done, if I wanted to, I could take a Sharpie and I can draw on it. So I'll put a heart right here because I really like hearts. I don't know. You could take another color of paint. I'll do it with the green right here to show you. So I can take a different color of paint. And again, I'm going to paint over that paper. And I could make stripes with on my can. Or you can just leave it the plain color, which is totally fine. So plain would look like this. Totally fine. And then you can put your pencils or your, oh my goodness, or your pens or whatever you want in your container. And they're really easy and fun too. So I hope you guys have so much fun making your desk organizers. And if you have any questions, put them in the comment section. Or if you take a picture of your finished product, I'd love to have that in the comments too. Have so much fun. Bye, you guys.